Hey everyone, welcome back to Bilal Hamza's YouTube channel. I'm your host, Hamza. And I just want to say if you're tuning in today, it's for a reason. You didn't land here by accident. There is something inside you, a dream, a project, an idea, and maybe it's been whispering to you for a while now. And today we are going to talk about something that might just change your life if you let it. So it is start before you're ready. Because let's be real, if we all waited until we felt ready, we would never start anything. Again, if we all waited until we felt ready, we would never start anything. Let's break down the illusion of ready. Let's take a moment and be honest with ourselves. Have you ever told yourself something like this? I'll start my business once I save more money. I'll get in shape once work calms down. I'll start my YouTube channel once I buy a better camera. I'll move abroad when I'm more confident. So, raise your hand if you have been there. I mean, raise your hand if you have done that. I have. Big time. Let me tell you a quick story. When I launched my first online class, I was terrified. I had no professional mic, no fancy camera, no perfect curriculum laid out. Honestly, I was scared that people would laugh at me. Who do you think you are, Hamza? Teaching online? You're not ready. That voice in my head was loud. But you know what was louder? The fear of staying stuck. The fear of waking up 5 years later in the exact same place. So I went live. My studio was bad and it's still bad. It's not a studio that I would like to have, but I'm starting it. My lighting is terrible right now. I stumble over my words. But guess what? I want to get better and I'm getting better with every episode that I'm recording. Every single week, I get a little sharper. I start learning. I start growing. Action is the best teacher you will ever have. No another YouTube tutorial, no another book, no another planning session. Real experience is the only way you learn. Now, through my journey for these 3 months, I have learned so many things on doing it. I have got so much experience on editing voice, editing sound, and different kind of tools. I know like more than 20 tools right now that I can use for my editing, just for sound, just for video, for the camera, for the online streams. There are thousands of things. Once you get into the business, once you start it, the experience comes itself. And starting means you are starting to learn, not just create something. So, in the process of learning, you're creating. As Mr. Beast, the guy with the most subscribers and making millions and millions of dollars every week and month, he said this: just start, keep uploading. It doesn't matter how many videos you upload, with each video, you get better. And that's it. And that is the fact. So you need the start. Start is not only to create something, start means you learn in the process. The journey is teaching you. So just start. Next, we're going to talk about why starting messy is a superpower. Let me flip the script on you for a second. Starting messy is actually your superpower. Why? Because when you start before you're ready, you move faster than 99% of people who are still waiting. You learn what actually works, not just what you think will work. You build resilience. Every stumble, every mistake, it's just training. Let's look at some of the great people. Steve Jobs launched Apple out of a garage with zero guarantees it would work. Oprah Winfrey got rejected multiple times, told she wasn't a fit for TV. J.K. Rowling wrote Harry Potter while broke, single, and battling depression. None of them were ready. They just refused to let fear win. Imagine if they had waited until they felt prepared. The world would have missed out on some of the great gifts that we have today. And the same is true for you. There is someone out there who needs your ideas, your art, your energy, your voice, but they'll never see it. If you keep it locked inside you, waiting for perfect conditions, they are never gonna see that. Remember, there is someone waiting to see your art. There is someone. Even if one person is listening to me right now, that someone is who I'm working for, who I'm recording this episode for. See, there is always someone. There is always someone. So don't let your art be locked inside you. Next, how to actually start even when you're scared. All right, let's get practical because I don't want you to just listen to this and nod along like, yeah, yeah. I want you to actually move after this episode. Here's how you start when you are scared. One, shrink the goal. Instead of saying, I need to launch a successful business, say, today I will brainstorm 3 business name ideas. Just names. Small wins create big momentum. And several times I have emphasized on that and said that. 2, lower the pressure. Your first draft, your first video, your first sale, it doesn't have to be world class. It just needs to exist. Whoa. Just bring your idea into existence. Done is better than perfect. Nobody can be perfect in the beginning. Remember. 3, commit publicly. Tell someone you trust what you are starting. Even better, post about it. Accountability turns dreams into action. 4, celebrate progress, not perfection. Every time you show up, even badly, you're building something inside yourself that nobody can take away. Celebrate the progress. Whatever you're doing, celebrate it. Next is a vision exercise. Close your eyes for a moment, unless you're driving. Picture yourself 1 year from today. You wake up, and because you decided to start today, you're living a different life. Maybe you launched that business. Maybe you wrote that book. Maybe you finally started the gym journey. Maybe you built the confidence you always dreamed about. Now imagine you didn't start. You kept waiting. And 1 year later, you're exactly where you are right now, but with more regret and heavy heart. Which future do you want to live in? The first one or the second? Because the truth is, starting is hard, but regret is harder and harsher. As I consider you my family, that's it for today. If this episode spoke to you, if you felt that little fire light up inside you, don't ignore it. Take one step today. Doesn't matter how small, just start. It can be weird, It can be strange. It can be messy. It can have lots of flaws. But start. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Just start. Keep saying, I'm going to start today. Just brainstorm some ideas that you have in your mind. Bring it to the paper. Don't let your art die. And if you got value from today's show, do me a favor. Share it with a friend who needs a little push. Leave a review. It helps this message reach more people. And remember, your dream life is not waiting for the perfect moment. It's waiting for you to move. This is Hamza. Stay real, stay bold, stay in motion. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love, Hamza.